what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We're back in the studios again, and this time we are going to be cracking open the Majorette. That's right, you heard what I said. Majorette Volkswagen T1 food truck on
HDub50.
So Majorette, wow.
Majorette's not been in the U.S. for a little while now. So welcome back to Majorette. I mean, there was a
What happened to them?
Well, I just think they weren't doing so well and just cut back. I think I don't know for sure. Majorette never really made like highly sought after stuff like how Hot Wheels is really hot. Matchbox is kind of closer behind them, and then the other ones is everybody's just chasing M2 chases and Johnny Lightning, White Lightnings, but Majorette doesn't really do any chases that I know of.
No, I don't think so.
They pretty much, I mean, they're trying to do more like pop culture, I guess, stuff. This one is from what's called
even Jada doesn't do a chase either.
Yeah. So this one is from their vintage deluxe set. So I'm thinking they're gonna do all different kinds of series, like how Greenlight has their Hollywood rides. The only one coming to my head right now.
Well, but before, like when all these guys came out, had like Johnny Lightning, Hot Wheels, and Matchbox, and then Jada came out onto the scene, and they were putting out like premium stuff, like right off the bat.
Yeah.
And then I remember Maestro was coming out, but their stuff was crap in the beginning, like it looked ugly. And then all of a sudden, like I forgot what year, like in the 90s, they just turned it around. They was putting out some real premium stuff that looked really good, real comparable to like even Jada's quality.
Oh yeah. And some of the stuff Maestro puts out still isn't very good either. I mean, they put out a really cheap line also.
Yeah.
And about a few of them, because they had VWs. The VWs come out really nice, though, that they do. Just some of the other ones are not the greatest.
It looks good from what I can see. I can't see because my window is there. There we go. I can see it.
So
wow,
this,
that's nice.
Yeah, it's a flat black. It does have an opening rear door.
Wow, dude, it's freaking...
And it's got a suspension. Look at that.
How much was that?
I think these are $299 or $299, I believe. Oh, look at that front. You know what? These are not painted headlights. These are actual insert lights.
Wow.
Okay, yeah, that just brought up the cool factor right there.
Try flip the van upside down to see the chassis.
Okay, so yeah, it does have a suspension, and it's a plastic chassis. So.
Wow. You know what? The fact that there's headlight inserts and suspension, that will just overlook and the door opens, will just overlook a lot of things, but that's actually a nice car.
Yeah,
that's actually a nice bus. I guess the picture on the box looks stunted a bit.
Yeah.
So when you look at it in person, it looks way better. How wide are those tires, by the way?
It doesn't look too narrow like the...
Oh, yeah.
What is the...
It looks like I see threading on that. Is that rubber?
Yeah, these are rubber tires.
Let me get this straight. For $2-something, they gave you rubber tires, inserted headlights, opening door, and suspension.
Yep.
Bro, why did these guys go in the first place if they did that?
Oh, yeah. Well, Majorette put out some pretty cool stuff, but they weren't like... For some reason, they were kind of pricey and wasn't considered, premium before.
Yeah.
But they did put out racing stuff. Let me grab the other Majorette one that I bought. And
the VW bus is not... I gotta admit, that's That's really nice. I wouldn't mind getting one now.
So this is the other Majorette that I bought. It's a Mustang with flames on it. So they are starting to put out new stuff. They didn't really put out a lot of American stuff before. It was mostly import European cars, I think.
Yeah, because I never remembered them as being a premium brand. I remember it being like a little bit lower quality, but this is nice. I mean, if they're going to start doing this kind of stuff,
You know, I did buy a I did buy a Majorette transporter. It's a European race transporter. So they use those 18-wheelers that have the tractors with the lowering rear door. And then they stack the cars inside. So it's like an elevated 2-car trailer. And it's in the containers. I never opened it up. It was so pricey when I bought it. I waited till almost Toys R Us was closing before I bought it, the transporter, because it was so expensive. But you know what? We should open that up. I should dig that out and then
let's see what you're talking about.
Yeah, I mean most of their race cars have all the sponsors like this, which is the kind of the look that I like, with the sponsors logos and stuff all over. That's the kind of racing look that I like.
And even the vdub emblem, the badges. That's one thing about the vdub. Their badges. It's cool how it was made, and it's right in the middle, and it's huge too, man.
Yeah. Remember, people used to steal those and wear those around their neck.
Well, not that. People were ganking all the BMW and Mercedes stuff.
Yeah, and the Cadillac. I did see people with VWs, man. That thing is like Flavor Flav's clock on their chest.
Yeah, and so for a minute there, back then, when people were ripping that off to wear it like a bunch of idiots. All the owners of the Beamers and Mercs and all that were pissed off.
Oh yeah, I would be if I came out and my emblem was stolen too.
Yeah, because that's probably like got to be like at least $200 to like a couple grand to replace.
Yeah, you know those old hood ornaments when like the Cadillac one, they had a spring under them, so it would move. If you was to bump it, it would just tip and pop back in. So they'd have to remove that spring in order to take off the emblem.
They have to really bust them off, actually.
Yeah, so you could potentially do damage to the car too itself.
Yeah. So
let's close this one out. Thanks everybody for staying. Forgot to mention on the last video, don't forget to check if you're still subscribed. Please check to see that you're still subscribed to us.
Double check, because people have been getting kicked off, and we don't want to. We like all you guys. We don't want you guys to get kicked off. We don't want to lose any more fam. You know what I'm saying? So, so go check. And don't forget to like the video. Share the video with everybody, including your family, friends, coworkers, and people who wear flip-flops when they're outside of the shower. And don't forget to check out our second channel, which is Cody Diecast, and go check out our Instagram and Twitter page. We are
HDub50.
All right, for all you new viewers, you stayed to the end. Good for you. That shows that you got class and massive taste. If you check out our end screens, you'll see links to our previous video, a video YouTube thinks you like, and a link to our second channel, which is Cody Diecast. So, you got your homework. You know what to do. Put some glue in your color and be back. We got more stuff. We out.